Peace, kings and queens, guys and goddesses. So, I want to talk about it because I feel as if many confuse my passion, even in the way I talk, with pressure. And I don't want it to be construed as such, because the reality of it is ignorance really is wild. But I mean that with love. Like, I say that with love. I say that with intention. I say that with awareness. I am doing everything by the book. Lawfully, confidently, with documentation and receipts. But because I am not accepting what I am told by the system, it seems like folks have decided that I too am the problem. Listen, if I'm being 100% honest with you guys, I am not here to negate that. But let's be clear. I am a problem to the system, not to the people. And I really would like that reflected for the record. I am not yelling at these individuals. I am not threatening them. I am just not blind to the illusion of freedom. And I know that that makes people uncomfortable. But discomfort isn't bad. It's actually where the truth begins. And here's what's real. I truly feel for everybody. I truly do. Oh, it's not even funny. It's actually a lot for real, but I feel for y'all for real. I see how deep the illusions run. And I see how impactful those illusion is to like people's real lives, especially people involved with my particular case. But I can't keep offering grace while my children suffer. I can't let ignorance pull me away from the truth. That's really all I be really saying. Passionately, but firmly. I understand what I do because I've studied it. Shit, I live it. Because I'm not just informed. Like, this is my life. I am familiar. I am also a mother. And, excuse me, I do move in ways that we were never taught to move, even as a mother. To protect myself, to protect my children. These are non-negotiables for me. Because it is my responsibility as a mother. And an uncommon one, it seems like. But I would really move heaven and earth for my children. Not in some reckless ride or die way, but in a me versus the world way. If need be, y'all. That kind of love, that deep, intentional, sacred love, is one that many people do not recognize because they have never experienced it. And that makes me so sad. When I reflect on what I'm doing that can seem so uncomfortable, yes, it's a lot of things that we just simply haven't experienced because we never learned it. But in a big way, this is all tied to my role as a mother. I'm not really sure who has decided what that role should look like in the system. I don't know who made that decision. But what I do know as a mother and as a human is that I have rights. And I know those rights. Like I'm not just making up stuff. Like I know those rights. And all I'm doing is enforcing them, but I'm not asking for permission because I don't have to. And I understand that. But all I'm really doing is loving my children with the most intention. And people cannot recognize that. And that is simply because we've been conditioned to believe that love is money or control or violence. These are not the things that I believe. So when individuals see something different, they really don't know what to do with it. I'm not negating it. But that is exactly why this world needs more than laws and rules. It needs grace. It needs growth. It needs people who are willing to stay open even when it's uncomfortable. You can't grow in comfort. That's the truth of the matter. Even when it challenges everything that you've known. Even our delusions run deep enough for us to believe them to be true. So the illusions of generational conditioning, programming, and cycle, they run deep. I will never negate that, and I'm not negating it. Because while it only takes one to ignite change, it takes many to sustain it. And I'm aware of that, which is why I come here. But not to pressure anybody into doing something that they are not ready to do. Honestly, it's not my job to pressure anybody to do something that they are not ready to do. But it's not going to change how passionately I speak about things. But this is just to set the record straight. I am not a problem to people. I promise y'all I am not. I am a problem to the system. I promise y'all I am fully aware of that. But I still know that I am not doing anything wrong. I know that I have not broken any laws. I know that my children and I do not deserve the harassment, the trauma, and the bullying that we have endured. I know that my children don't deserve to have their counselor services terminated because of ethical violations, because individuals cannot understand due diligence. But it really do seem like individuals believe that I am the problem, just overall. Y'all, at this point, I have figured out that individuals don't even know what innocence truly looks like. And that is definitely due to conditioning and programming. But I can't save everybody. And my job isn't to protect everybody. My job is to protect myself and my children. And I'm going to continue to do that. And I already told y'all the door is open for support whenever y'all are ready. I mean that with everything in me. I am not here to bully anybody into doing anything. You can't hide the truth forever. The truth is definitely going to come out, and even if I am carrying it by myself, I know the truth. I know that I'm not a criminal. I know that all I've done is tell them that I'm a mother. I've done some other things too, like, for sure, but like all of this genuinely started with courts and me asserting my rights as a mother. And if you haven't figured it out yet, I do take my role very seriously. But I do love y'all, and I hope that this lands in a insightful way.